What's up, guys? Bryn Roy here. This is our second video. Um, I had to re-record this one because I just felt like I probably needed to say things a little bit better. But I'll give you a quick little recap. So I was wondering what video I should do today. I mean, I've got a list of some of the questions that have came in, and obviously the point in us doing these videos is to answer some of these questions and to just inform people as much as we can about what's going to be going on and some of the benefits of going to combines. Until I was texting with a high school coach, a local high school coach, this morning, and he said something that kind of didn't sit quite right with me. I had a good guy I'd spoken with in the past, actually had spoke to teams of his in the past, and super supportive, great guy, nothing wrong with him. However, he did say something that irked me a little, and when I had mentioned coming in and speaking with the team, he said that probably wouldn't be worth coming and talking to the team, but he would spread the word to a couple of the players that he thought had what it took. You know, Unfortunately, I've heard that a few times in this area, and it's one of those things that it's that attitude right there. For starters, it's that attitude right there. That's the reason I sought out a walk-on opportunity, went and I tried out. I earned my scholarship and remained under scholarship for the remainder of my collegiate career before I ended up being a draft pick in the CFL and playing in the CFL for 7 seasons. So I did that. I chose that route because I wasn't getting recruited, because I wasn't a guy that in high school anybody thought would go anywhere. I had certain strengths, but I had a lot of weaknesses. And I played with some very good athletes in high school, and I wasn't the best one there. Until my senior year, I didn't really have the opportunity to be. Although I played a role up until my senior year, I was overshadowed by some of the best athletes I've seen to this day. And so that being said, I wasn't one of the guys that a coach would have come up to and said, "Hey, there's an opportunity. There's a combine up here. There's going to be scouts there." And so, again, guys, that's why I'm having this. That's why I'm trying to get the word out to everybody, because although there are some outstanding coaches here that would absolutely bend over backwards to help their players and do whatever they could to try to give these kids opportunities. These coaches are the guys that they stay, a lot of them up here, they're teachers. They don't receive a coaching salary. They're guys that are absolutely putting their free time, their time with their families, on hold so that they can shape today's youth and teach them a game that is truly priceless. The things you learn from the game of football are priceless. So these are great people that are coaching high school out here. They're guys that are completely selfless, and so I don't have a bad thing to say about any of them. But one thing I will say is that mindset has got to go. It absolutely has to go. There is no way that one person should decide, that a coach who hasn't gone on and played at the next level should decide whether some of his players could. I think anybody who has the desire can. I know that for a fact, because you might not be the guy that can go play at Texas A&M Commerce right now, but you know what? If you pick some cans and you pick up as many extra jobs as you can, and you can raise a little bit of money, and you can go to a place like Athletes Performance, and you can put on 15 pounds of muscle in 3 weeks and pay that money to go do that, like I did. The cans that I picked going to the bottle depot to raise that money, to anything I did, whether it was shoveling freaking decks or whatever it was, I did anything I could do to raise enough money to go to a place where I was able to be trained by professional strength and conditioning coaches. They put 15 pounds of muscle on me in 3 weeks. I cut a pound of body fat, and I went from being an average free safety to a pretty decent linebacker. And I earned different league awards because of that, and I ended up being a draft pick because of that. And so ultimately, guys, if there's a will, there's a way. And the reason, the reason Bryn Roy Football Combines is here is because I know firsthand that if there's a will, there's a way. And so I'm trying to give this opportunity, this platform for athletes that have that will. That is all you need. If you have the will, if you have the desire, if you're okay with packing your stuff up and heading out 21 hours from home and living someplace that you never thought you would, if you're okay with that and you're okay, you're okay spending a couple nights crying because you're alone and you don't have anybody, but if your desire to play and go through that is there, have I got a deal for you. Come to Bryn Roy's Football Combine. Okay, come on December 7th. We're going to have representation from over 35 different programs in the U.S. and Canada. Guys, if you want to play, the opportunity is there. You just need to bring your desire. Please, I hope that how I'm coming across is being understood in the most respectful way possible. I have nothing but love for coaches. And I think that the world needs more of them. I'm so grateful that there's guys out there that have sacrificed their time with their families to be coaches. All I ask is that, guys, do not take it upon yourselves to determine whether an athlete has what it takes to go to the next level. If they would like to come to the combine, if they are driven that far as it is, if they are moved by their own desire, they need to hear about it and they need to go wherever they feel right going. I'd love to hear the questions and comments on this video. I look forward to seeing you guys, and please stay tuned.